Do you often find yourself delaying tasks and managing time inefficiently? Well, you're not alone in this struggle. Welcome, curious minds, for yet another Simply Explained video. Procrastination is a common challenge that many of us face. It's that nagging voice in our heads that convinces us to put off tasks for later, even when we know they're important. It's like a gremlin of delay that feeds on our productivity, hindering our progress and success. This pesky habit can take many forms. It might manifest as binge watching a TV series when you have a project due, or aimlessly scrolling through social media instead of tackling that growing to-do list. We've all been there, haven't we? But here's the thing, procrastination is not about laziness. It's often tied to deeper issues such as fear of failure, perfectionism, or feelings of overwhelm. And while it's a tough nut to crack, it's not invincible. But don't worry, we have effective strategies to help you overcome procrastination. Before we dive into the solutions, it's important to understand why we procrastinate in the first place. One of the most common culprits is fear of failure. The daunting thought of not succeeding can often paralyze us into inaction. But that's not the only reason. Lack of motivation also plays a significant role. We all have days when we just don't feel like doing anything. Then there's perfectionism, the nagging voice in our heads that insists on everything being just right. This can lead to us delaying tasks indefinitely because we fear not meeting our own high standards. Lastly, feeling overwhelmed can cause us to procrastinate. When we have a mountain of tasks in front of us, it's easier to avoid starting altogether than to face the daunting task. By understanding the reasons behind our procrastination, we can better tackle it. Now let's explore some effective strategies to beat procrastination. One of the most potent strategies is breaking tasks down into manageable parts. Imagine having to build a skyscraper. It's a gargantuan task if you look at it as a whole. But if you break it down into smaller tasks such as laying the foundation, erecting the structure, installing the windows, and so on, it suddenly becomes less intimidating. The same principle applies to any task you're procrastinating. Break it down, and it will feel much more doable. Next up is prioritizing tasks. Not all tasks are created equal. Some are more important or urgent than others. By identifying these critical tasks and focusing on them first, you can ensure that your energy and time are spent where they're most needed. Setting realistic goals is also crucial. If you set your sights too high, you might feel overwhelmed and end up doing nothing. On the other hand, if your goals are too easy, you might not feel challenged enough to take action. The key is to find that sweet spot where your goals are challenging yet achievable. Time management tools can also be your allies in the fight against procrastination. These could be anything from traditional planners and calendars to modern apps and software. They help you keep track of your tasks and deadlines, making it easier to plan your time effectively. Lastly, don't forget to reward yourself for completed tasks. This could be something as simple as taking a short break, having a snack, or even watching an episode of your favorite series. Rewards not only make the process more enjoyable, but also motivate you to keep going. However, the most important thing to remember is consistency. No strategy will work unless you apply it consistently. It's like going to the gym. You can't expect to see results after one workout. You have to keep at it. Remember, overcoming procrastination is a gradual process. Don't expect immediate results, but with consistent effort, you will see progress. Let's recap what we've learned today. Procrastination, as we've come to understand, is the habit of delaying an action or task, often leading to stress, a sense of guilt, and a loss of productivity. It's not merely laziness, but a complex issue that involves a range of reasons such as fear of failure, perfectionism, or lack of motivation. We've also explored why we procrastinate. It's not a character flaw, but a behavior that's deeply rooted in our psychology and can be triggered by various factors. Understanding these underlying reasons is the first step towards managing procrastination. And finally, we've discussed several strategies to overcome procrastination. These include breaking tasks into smaller parts, setting concrete goals, and creating a positive work environment. Remember, it's not about completely eliminating procrastination, but about controlling and managing it effectively. Procrastination is not an unbeatable monster. With understanding, strategies, and consistent effort, you can conquer it. Start today and see the positive changes in your life. Thank you for sticking until the end. If you found this video helpful, please like, share, and subscribe to our channel. Your support means a lot to us. See you on the next one.